welcome back to another episode of Fix Your Shiny. It's me, your host, HoodlumScrafty, and today we're going to be fixing some of my favorite shiny Pokemon. I've already got the files loaded up here in Photoshop just for convenience sake. Shiny Gardevoir, Shiny Charizard, and Shiny Mawile. I think you guys said, I think there was a suggestion, it was like, oh, fix good shiny Pokemon. But I decided instead to fix my favorite shiny Pokemon. I thought that would be more of an interesting take on that type, because I can still do the fix good shiny Pokemon later on, but I thought it would be interesting to fix shiny Pokemon that I basically think don't need fixing. You know, like Shiny Gardevoir's perfect. Shiny Charizard, what do you even do to that? Shiny Mawile, I adore that. It's my favorite shiny of all time. So I figured it would be interesting to give that a smash. But before we do that, of course, I want to say my channel has not been doing great as of late. Of course, you guys are back at school. No, not everybody, but a lot of you guys are back at school. A lot of you guys have got a lot of stuff going on yourself, so you can't obviously keep up with all my videos. And you've got other YouTubers to watch and yada yada yada. I understand. I'm not here to complain. I'm just saying, if you want to help me out, like the video. You already know it's greatly appreciated, and it gets the video out there for other people. So if you guys want to smash that like button and help the boy, it'd be greatly appreciated. So first things first, we're gonna look at this Bidoof here. He's very nice, very kind. Karibi is actually the person that draws. You know my Pokemon Platinum Future and Shiny Lock series. The little artwork at the bottom of that layout. Originally it was TCG art, but we updated it. Karibi now draws those, and he decided to fix Shiny Bidoof. I like that a lot because when I think of a Shiny Bidoof fix, my mind immediately wanders to making it lime green, just like Stantler. But this is way better. I like that, and it's also again another drawn shiny. I mess with the drawn shinies a lot. You have an Archeops here, looks awesome. Oh, it looks so good. It's got like a little rat tail going on, but it looks awesome. Obviously some Swampert fixes. Like I always say, if you guys want to check these out, you know, for yourself, you can go to the Twitter hashtag #FixYourShiny. That's how you guys submit. If you want to submit your own shiny fixes, you can do so. Of course, the files I use in this episode, so these files here, they will be in the description for you guys if you want to, if you want to load them up and play around with them. A few of you guys were asking me how you can do this for free. GIMP is a good program. It sounds like a weird word. I know. You look up GIMP. It's a program. Just look up GIMP editing program or something. You might not like what you find if you just type in the word GIMP. It's a good that's what I used originally, right? Before I became a YouTuber, I used to make Bebo backgrounds. Bebo was a social media platform, I think, before Facebook. And I used to make Bebo backgrounds with GIMP. GIMP was my first program, so I 100% recommend that. Personally, just because I used GIMP for like 3 years, and then eventually I got into Photoshop. I was like, finally I'll try it, and it was awesome. Anyways, I can always go for a good Torterra fix, because Torterra isn't that great. I've got Spring Torterra, Winter, Empoleon's colors, not bad. Infernape's colors, Groudon's colors. I think I like the spring one the most. Obviously, I think, if I were to make the spring one myself, I would only have the tree be pink, and maybe some of the landy parts. I don't think it would be as pink as that, but it still looks dope. Pink. I like pink Pokemon a lot. Got some Charizards here. Ugh, scared me because I'm just about to try and fix Charizard myself, and I don't know what to do. This is interesting. So we have Azumarill as green. Now the thing is, I love Azumarill the way it is. Garchomp that's great. I love Azumarill the way it is, but green Azumarill looks good too. I won't deny you of that. Someone made Beeham the same color as Elgium. I actually kind of dig that. That looks nice. Never thought this would be something that I would like or want ever, but purple Raichu, I need this in my life. You guys see this purple Raichu here? Pikachu with blue cheeks is awesome. Purple Raichu though, I like that a lot. Thank you very much. That shiny Tyranitar is honestly so badass. Like, it's too good. It's too good for us. There was no way the Pokemon Company could ever give us something that cool. It's like, oh, that Porygon as well. There's just no way we would ever get something that cool. I'm sorry. As edgy and as dope as they look. Yo, red Nidoqueen though? My mind is so like single, like, oh, it has to be a purple because it has to swap a Nidoking. Red Nidoqueen looks dope. Oh my god, that's so good. I also wanted to ask you guys a few things. So I've been considering making my fixture shiny episodes with pixel art, just like a lot of you guys do. I don't know if that would be something you guys would, I guess, be against. This looks phenomenal, by the way. Oh, so good. But yeah, just like because of that, I personally like pixels more than I like the 3D models. But I know 3D models are more up to date and current, and like I don't know. I basically just wanted to ask your permission, I guess, if you guys would be okay with me trying out an episode with pixels. If it's a big no-no, then I probably won't bother. I might put a straw poll in the description about that just in case. Oofed. That is intense. Okay. I feel like with pixels, there's a lot more I could do, is all. 3D models I feel kind of restricted. By the way, some more amazing fixes by Abseal here. Oh, that Gothitelle. Jesus, that's amazing. Skitty, hell yeah. Girafarig, why is that not the actual shiny? Come on now. Come on now. Anyways, I think that's enough of me fanboying over your guys' shiny submissions. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at our boys here. We'll go Gardevoir first. Because Gardevoir was my initial favorite shiny Pokemon. It's now changed to Mawile. But it was originally Gardevoir, but at least back in my top 10 favorite shiny Pokemon. It's just because at that time, I had recently caught a wild full odds shiny Ralts, and I was like, oh my god, it's so good, it's so pretty. And then of course Mega Gardevoir came out after that, and it was like even prettier. Like, shiny Mega Gardevoir, so good. I think, so we're gonna do what we do best. We're gonna go ahead and take, so the Gardevoir's basically got like 3 main parts you can change. It's got the green, it's got the red, and then it's got the white. Obviously I think I'm gonna focus on the green and the red, but I think I might give the white a little bit of a touch as well, you know, because could maybe add like a nice tint to it, and that could obviously make a world of a difference. Jesus, cannot talk today. So I'm gonna separate its body parts. Oof. Alright, cool. Let's see what we're working with now. You can go away. I think, okay, this is the green part. My initial thought was to make it red. You know, make it a nice red color. You know what? Any color kind of works here. But we'll try red out first. You know, red's a nice pretty color. Red. One of these reds. I'm feeling, one of these reds. Also, I saw in the comments, someone actually asked, is Callum using Photoshop? Because I can't get that color wheel to pop up or something. Yes, I use shortcuts a lot. I know the shortcuts very well. To get the color wheel to pop up like that, you select the layer you want to edit. You press Ctrl U, and then the color wheel, the hue saturation wheel comes up. You're welcome. There is obviously other ways to do it. You can change shinies without just using the color wheel, but I think the color wheel is the easiest. So here's my first change. Blue eyes, red body. I think that's dope. And it just occurred to me, I thought I recognized it somewhere. Pokken, actually, they have a red Gardevoir as their alt skin. So that's you know, that gives some validity to this this shiny fix here. Of course, the whole point of this video is to make a shiny I prefer than the original. It's gonna be hard. Like, I mean, I know original Gardevoir, it's fairly simple, you know, orange chest, blue body bit instead of green. I love it. I think it's a nice shiny. So, I mean, I don't hate what I've made, but I don't really like the color combination of red and blue very much. That's why I'm probably not a big fan of Kyogre. Kyogre's not bad, but I always like Groudon more, and I think Groudon's just got better colors overall. So I just had like a brainwave of like pink and yellow. Will pink and yellow work? Find out next time on Dragon Ball D. Not bad, not bad. I think it's better than the other one I made. Yeah, like regular Gardevoir doesn't really look good with a dark dress. Like, it just doesn't look awful, but like it just doesn't seem right. All right, so this sort of pink I think is the type of pink that I like for Gardevoir. That one right there, way too pink. This one right here, it's like a nice reddish pink. It's kind of like in between, if that makes sense. I know I'm being very picky. Same kind of pink as her eyes, actually, now that I think about it. But then I guess I would want to change her eyes. Yeah. I mean, I think, yeah. Yeah, I think that's turquoise. More of a turquoisey. I don't really want exactly to be blue, but I don't want it to... I want to go turquoisey like this. I think that's good. Ah, that's visually appealing to me. I can't say that I prefer it, but I think this is the best one so far. Those colors, like those are, I don't know, those are just visually appealing to me. I need to think of like a realistic one. I feel like this blue, this red one here is an example of a realistic one. But I want to expand on it a bit, because right now it's just, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the blue part of it. So we're going to take it, and we're going to change the blue here. Yeah, I feel like more of a yellowy orange would be more realistic for like, you know, a red Gardevoir. Yeah, I mean, I do want to like change more of it than just like, you know, these two little parts, but like making its dress like super dark doesn't really work out. Yeah, it doesn't look actually that bad on this one. I'm not sure which one I prefer. All I know is I think that this red Gardevoir here, realistic, and if it were the actual shiny, I don't think I would... maybe it wouldn't be as like up there. Would it be though? I don't know. Let's compare these two. The red one's definitely a lot more unique, and it stands out a lot more than green, because obviously green is really close to blue. Red is kind of like the other side of the country. But I don't know. I just like how simple of a change the blue is. This is a tough episode, guys. I'm sorry if it's not as like satisfying as you'd like it to be. Regardless, we'll do Mawile next. Actually no, we'll save Mawile to last. Mawile is my favorite shiny Pokemon. For Charizard, I do have a bit more of an idea of what I wanted to do. So of course, shiny Charizard. In the original games, in like Gen 2, he was more of a purpley color, and I thought, you know what, why don't I try and bring that back, because that purpley color that Charizard was very, very nice. It was a very like a dark sort of, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It was a dark purpley. Let me show you. Here we go. Yes, it was like this color, and obviously it was palette limitations, but I still think it looks dope. I still like it a lot. So we're gonna do our thing, separate Charizard up, and we'll get to work. His belly color has to stay the same though. Like that can't change. So we want to make Charizard this purpley color. I'm just gonna put that on top of it. Oh, Thanos. Yeah, there we go. I mean that's pretty much it, to be honest. I think that's a bit too purple. Tone that down a bit. Yeah. Plus, obviously, we would need the wings to be green. And I think that's generally the idea that we're going for here. Hold on, it's the wings. Sorry, those are the wings. I think that's also his tail, but we can erase that. So let's get the wings up in here. Oh, his mouth and stuff like that. Okay, we need to fix this. Hold on. Can't have that changing. We don't want you to have weird green gums, Charizard. And your tail. Although, when I was younger, I used to be obsessed with, like, green and blue flames. The idea of that. So, like, honestly, giving Charizard, you know, that color of flames is probably not even that bad. For me, as a Wayne. Scroll through this. Yeah, none of these is changing it to the color that I really want it to be. Hue, color, no. So I think what we'd have to do is, we'd have to up the whiteness. Maybe a bit too much. It's hard to see. This is what I'm saying. 3D models are a lot harder to work with because there's a lot of shading, and you know, unless I redraw the whole thing, you know, it's not quite easy. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get color-wise. I like that a lot. I think that I might prefer that. I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Obviously, Charizard is a phenomenal shiny, and changing it is, no matter what, is controversial. But I think what I've done isn't too bad. Now, speaking of, again, it's another older game thing. I've got Fire Red and Leaf Green. I always thought he had like a really, yeah, he's got like a dark green to him. I really like this shade of gray. It's more of like it's like a greenish gray. Let's see. It's more. I guess it's blue. It's on the blue. It's on the blue part before anybody starts arguing with me about colors. It's on the blue hue scale or whatever. So we could try giving him that. See where that ends up. See, it's definitely different. It's definitely different to just a black Charizard. Definitely different. The wings are the same color though. I think we'll do soft overlay instead. Wait, it's probably a bit closer now. Yeah, it's a bit closer now. See, at that point, I feel like we're just nitpicking. Let me just. All right, there we go. I think that. Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference there. I know it's not that big of a change to the original, because like the thing is with me, I think like the original shiny Charizard is one of those shinies that you literally you cannot change it. It is perfect, essentially. But a few tweaks, you know, because obviously in 3D he's just gray now or black or whatever. But like I really like that shade of dark gray. That the 3rd gen, the Pokemon. I think this is Pokemon Emerald sprite actually. Yeah, I think it's the same sprite as Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Well, it's not the same sprite. It's the same shade as Fire Red, Leaf Green, and that's my favorite Charizard sprite personally. And obviously it was up in 4th gen is when they changed it to the color we have now. So shiny Charizard has went through a few phases, and I guess this is just my ideas of them, like reimagined in 3D. It's not my ideas, obviously. It's my. I like these two more than the original, I think, for sure. So seeing them in 3D is kind of like surreal. I like this one right here, the bluish one. It doesn't look blue, but you know what I mean. That is the one. The purple Charizard though, it's not bad. It's just Charizard, you know, it's shiny. He's meant to be like a fierce fire-breathing dragon. In this one, he looks like Spyro, which isn't a bad thing, I guess. See, I want to try something else because I feel like I've just been like proper lazy. All right, here we go. Take this one. Take this orange Charizard. We'll try a non-dark shiny for Charizard. All right, just this is fan service, right? Keep that in mind. This is for you. This is for you, Paul. Hear you at home complaining. Oh, HoodlumScrafty just likes black shinies, huh? I hate it when he just makes the shiny Pokemon black. That's what you sound like, Paul, sitting at home. Anybody named Paul is gonna be like, what the Charizard is just such a visually appealing Pokemon to look at. I know a lot of edgy hipsters are like, I hate Charizard, he's so overrated. I personally, I love this man. He is the face of Pokemon along with Pikachu. He's awesome. How can you hate Charizard? Honestly, how can any of you hate Charizard? You should be ashamed of yourselves. He's too popular for me. I don't like him. This is coming from a hipster, by the way. I am a hipster. I will openly admit I'm a massive hipster. That being said, though, I do love me some Charizard. All right, let's have a look, see what we can do. Ooh, that's not bad. Pink, perp. Yeah, just all of these just look ridiculous, honestly. Yellow. Because I mean Charmander and Charmeleon are yellow, so like I could see this one being its legitimate shiny. Like, to be honest, black Charizard looks like fan made. Like, let's be real, black Charizard looks fan made. I could see this being like a legitimate that looks like a legitimate shiny Charizard. I actually don't hate that. Surprisingly, I don't hate that. Do I prefer it more than the original? Hell no, but I don't hate it. I think we have this time around we're successful. I do prefer this Charizard right here to what we actually got. Maybe it's just because it's darker gray. I think it's literally just because of Fire Red and Leaf Green. No, I am a nostalgia freak. I love Fire Red, Leaf Green. Those are my games. And I'm a massive fan of them. So from what we got, I like this one. This one's nice. Lastly though, that means we have to work on Mawile. This one is the one that scares me the most because Mawile, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, probably like 2nd or 3rd on my favorite Pokemon of all time list. And I love the shiny of it. It's such a nice, like, it doesn't change much. It's subtle. It kind of just changes its, you know, I guess dark gray parts to pink. And I think the thing is, the thing that's weird about me is I like regular Mawile more than shiny Mawile. But I love shiny Mawile so much, it's my favorite shiny. It's such a weird situation. I mean, usually if your favorite shiny Pokemon is gonna be your you know, you're gonna prefer it to the original. It's just, you know, if it's your favorite shiny Pokemon, of course you like it more than the original. But my favorite shiny Pokemon, I like its original more than its shiny, but I still love the shiny so much that it's still my favorite shiny. I don't know. I'm weird, like I said. We're gonna grab this yellow part here. We're gonna mess around with Mawile. So with Mawile, what they did is they decided that they're just gonna want to change her pink part. I think we'll try and play around with it and change her yellow part. And of course she has the eye too that we can mess around with. I feel like giving Mawile a nice blue eye could do her some justice. Alright, let's take a look at what we can do here. Oof! Oof! I literally... Oh no! Oh no, this is my favorite shiny. How do I do this? I scroll left and that purple looks so good on it. Ooh, that fits so well. I love that. I literally scrolled left. I scrolled left for 0.5 seconds and I've already found a shiny. That I think I prefer. I don't know. I don't know. I love it. I just love the purple. Okay, I think I need some time to think, alright? I need some time to think, fellas. So let's scroll through here. Green Mawile doesn't look very good. You know, yeah, none of these look good. I want to try taking Mawile back to her initial coloring. And we will try change her eye color to like a nice blue. Ooh, looking fierce Mawile. And her body color. I'm not really digging anything besides yellow on Mawile. Like this one is like, it's okay, but it's still not quite, you know, the original color of yellow. It doesn't, I don't know, like these just aren't really fitting. Like yeah, I think Mawile's gonna have to remain yellow for me. Try nice white. No, this is a toughie, guys. This is a toughie. Yeah, anything I do that changes its body color doesn't really make me happy. Like nothing makes me happy about that. That's all bad. Making it like a dark blue, I don't really hate that, but then again, it's not quite the original Mawile now, is it? Alright, this is what I was trying to hit. I was trying to hit like a nice purple, red Mawile, because it looks like Fossil. That's not the reason why I like it, but you know, red, I think it looks alright. See, that's the thing. Mawile, there's not really much I could do with it. Mega Mawile, I guess I could play a bit more. I mean, there's a lot I could do to Mawile. Like I could play with this. I just don't like any color for it besides yellow. Yellow is my favorite color, especially that shade of yellow. That shade of yellow is pretty. So like, I'm finding it really hard to come up with anything that I like more. Like, okay, these three that I've made, they're clearly like fan creations. And that makes me like the original one more. But that purple one is so good. That purple and red one are so good. I'm really struggling to figure out what to do with Mawile. I feel awful. I really want to do something more unique with it than just change the... This is a struggle I go through all the time. Like, I want to change this here. Like, I can't bring myself to... None of it looks good. None of it looks... Like, this is the only one that looks remotely good. Is making it, you know, kind of like an orangey-ish. I guess making it a bit darker. That looks okay, but it's like... You know, it may as well just be yellow at that point. No, I don't like any of this. There's 3 Mawiles I've made right now. I think the red one is my favorite. Red is just one of my favorite colors. When I was younger, my favorite color was red. And then as I grew older, I started to appreciate yellow. So red and yellow together reminds me of Plusle as well, which Plusle is one of my favorite mons. I think the red one's my favorite. Final verdict. Do I like it more than the shiny Mawile we have now? Can I just have them both? They're both so good. I think... Let's see. Do I? I guess, yeah. I think I do like the red one more. I don't know, just Mawile with any color looks dope. I just like Mawile's design as a whole. It's really hard for me to come to a conclusion. That's where I'll let you guys help me. Are you guys able to help me come up... Do you guys like which Mawile do you like the most? Which of my Charizards do you like the most? And which of my Gardevoirs, my many Gardevoirs, do you like the most? If you guys want to attempt to do something like this yourself, a link to the files will be in the description. You can use GIMP to do it if you don't have Photoshop or anything like that. GIMP is a free software. Very good. But yeah, with that, I'm going to get out of your hair. Thank you guys so much for watching Fix Your Shiny every Sunday at whenever I upload it. I don't have a time for it, but every Sunday there will be a new Fix Your Shiny episode. Until further notice. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Like the video. Bye-bye.